You could keep the PS4 one as the unopened one.
Well, no, the whole reason I don't want to open the one I have is because it's the collector's edition.
Well, yeah, that's what Red is saying. Like, a place he knows has a collector's edition for PS4.
Oh, it's not the collector's. It's just the physical.
Okay.
It's like the regular physical.
I see. All right, now that I've got Streamlabs up, so High Flyer, I will need you to read yourself a short paragraph or something so I can dial your microphone levels in.
Let me open up the home page. I'm sure I can find something cool on there.
You'll need to do mine again too, Dan, because I adjusted the gain on my microphone today.
Let's see. New planet discovered with an ocean not far from Earth.
Ooh,
the scientific community has discovered a new planet. It is located 245 light years away from Earth and has been named TOI-733b.
All right, I think
its
I got
size
you.
Is... Yep.
78% is perfect. Excellent. All right, as for Blau.
Yeah, look at everything and situated in the position while we're actually racing.
Yep.
So am I just showing my feet on here, I'm assuming?
Yep, so all you need to do is you just need to be streaming on something. So if you're streaming on something like, say, Twitch or whatever, just post a link to your Twitch channel or the YouTube live or whatever in the channel called The Race, and I just grab that URL and I do the rest.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were just streaming on Discord or whatnot.
No, so the way that this Rube Goldberg machine works is that I am the host, and as the host, I run a Streamlabs that has web sources for everybody that's racing. And so unfortunately, this means that there's usually a second or so of lag in other people's streams, but without me babysitting people on how to use NDI, it is the least painful way to do things.
Yeah, you really don't want us cavemen trying to work with that, unfortunately.
It's way better than the old YouTube days. It's way better than here, we did this race, now, time for 2 months of post-production.
Yeah, it's
or more.
Yeah.
Or 2 years in the case of that one Mario World video.
Also, just to give you a heads up, the way it works is that when we go live, I do the introduction. I say, hey, welcome to Let's Race in Time. I'm your host, Kevin Floyd. The stream is brought to you by blah, blah, blah. I introduce myself, and then I go around the whatever it may be. Hey, Steffi Chan the Gamer has followed us, and we're not even live yet.
Wow.
I know her.
Okay. So what'll happen is I will go around, in this case, we have 5 racers tonight, so I call that the hexagon. But when there's
enough.
3 racers, there's the Triforce. When there's 4 racers, there's the Quadriforce. And I mean, if you want to know the order in which people will go, I go clockwise in the layout. So if you had the stream open, you'd be able to see the layout. So you say, because you're new, I will probably allow you the dignity of going last to give you, the opportunity to
hear our nonsense.
To hear our nonsense and get the gist of how it goes. But also because I need to think of a witty introduction for you. And if you want something to drink, we usually, when we introduce ourselves, we just say, I'm drinking, for example, I say I'm drinking Worcester's delicious polar seltzer. Bob will go on about whatever whiskey he's drinking. Blau will go on about whatever seltzer I sent him in the mail. Buttface will go on about hopefully clearly Canadian.
No, you know that I am a degenerate energy drinker right now.
And you never know what I'm going to come back with.
This is true.
Trouble. We'll talk about Dr. Pepper.
He's a bad
Or
Texan.
his
He
lack
doesn't
of.
usually have it.
Well, he's been trying to cut back a little bit lately.
I know, it's just a meme that he's a bad Texan, so.
We are now a cat-free household.
Yeah, and Bob will give you a
I'm
not
sorry.
so brief history about whatever whiskey he's drinking.
I'm sorry to hear about your cat, Red.
Well, we had the one that passed away, but we had the two that were the twins, were my friends that's in the Discord, the Chozo Huntress.
Ah.
And they went back to their house yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, let's not do that.
I was basically fostering them until they could get moved into their new place.
All right, Dan. If you need to adjust me, this is
Red's foster home for imaginary,
where
not so
I would-
imaginary cats.
I've
is
already
where it
got
would
you
be-
adjusted, Blau.
Okay.
I guess I get.
All right. I got a question for you, Dan. Since you might know this,
I know I have an approximate knowledge of many things.
so I know with an NES, it was recommended not to leave cartridges in it because it would stretch out the 72-pin connector.
I've heard such things.
What about with these more recent FPGA consoles?
Those the edge connectors on those work in a completely different way.
Also,
Like-
the 72-pin thing only applies to the original Nintendos. Like
It's
the top
only
loader's
for
fine.
top loaders, yeah.
Yeah, the top loader's fine. It's like leaving it in the other one artificially would wear out your 72-pin. So like if you look in one that doesn't read right, the 72-pin's actually sunk. Instead of being level, it's sunk down inside. And so like you can, but if you've got the sufficient skill, you can just buy a new 72-pin and put it in any original NES, and it'll generally work fine.
Friend that repairs old consoles.
Yeah, with my original 72-pin connector, I just pulled it out and grabbed some tweezers and pulled every individual pin back out.
I mean, you can do that. It's a pain in the ass, but you can do it.
Yeah, it's easier to do that one, and it's just the whole thing wears out. Like, I mean, the 5 of them I have up there, they're all in varying states of 72-pin quality.
I was just wondering because the retro USB AVS that I have, it's a side loader, so
And yeah,
I
anything that you
wasn't
buy
sure
that
if it'd have
actually
the same
uses a
issue.
true edge connector instead, because the NES's connector is this funky. It's trying to do this like zero insertion force thing, and the spring design. That's what happens is that the springs stretch over time, like the spring loaded nature of it. So that doesn't usually happen with top loaders because they're more like a computer expansion slot in how they work. I mean, they could theoretically wear out as well, but their failure point would be very different than a OG style NES.
right.
So
So
you
since
shouldn't
mine
have
is
any nothing to worry about.
since mine's a side loader, though, I should probably not leave cartridges in it.
If your regular NES is a front loader, then yes, don't leave cartridges in it.
Do we have a high flyer with 1, the seed that is in the race channel, and 2, somewhere to capture stream source yet?
Well, I was just about to ask, are we all racing at the same time, I'm assuming?
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Okay,
So the way it
do
goes-
you guys just do I was gonna say, do you just do a countdown, or do you do like
Yep,
a race
I'll-
time room?
So I'll give you here's how it works. I have a master timer. So what happens is I say the way I go is we go 3, 2, 1, go, and on go is when you start. That's when you would hit your start button. I always
gotcha.
give a and of course now I'm forgetting my bit. But I would say, and here's what I say. I will count us down with 3, 2, 1, go, and then we are off. And then I actually go 3, 2, 1, go.
And
Pretty sure
time
the first time I raced with you, I went on that first one because I didn't know.
and
Okay, so,
time is on Door and Bowser.
Yeah, so when Bowser's
Okay.
door is open and you go through it and you lose control, that is time.
So just call that, and then Dan will hit a button, and you'll be on the clock.
Yep, you'll be on the board.
Okay. And
All right, I
where
see
did
your
you say
Twitch is live.
Okay, I was just about to ask that too, because I was gonna.
I
put a link
guess
somewhere.
your Twitch channel based on
Yeah,
your
right.
name.
Yeah, there's nothing different.
And
Yeah, whichever one you do. I multi-stream. I do to Twitch and YouTube, so he usually just picks whichever one he wants to get it off of.
the seed
No.
we grabbed is, or rather, what we're racing is in the chat room called the race.
The race. Yep, I post
Right,
the
right.
flags and the seed number, but I also post the ROM in case some people want to do their own fun percent or whatever. But if you don't care, you
My
just want to
colors
grab
for
the ROM.
Mario.
the
Some
ROM is
people
there.
like to do random, it's silly stuff like that, or like
I do the random music.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he'll capture just his as far as the audio, he'll have all us talking, but he'll capture just his audio. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, we don't-
The normal group I do races with or in a tournament with right now, I usually like having the random music on because it kind of makes some of the viewers cringe a little bit.
As someone running
It's very brave of you.
As someone running
Yeah.
a Paper Mario randomizer right now with random music, boy, that can get interesting.
well, I mean, Buttface actively ignores all his chat, like to the point of deriding them. So
Active
They
and
ignore my
visceral
random
random music
contempt.
to Symphony of the Night, and that was one of the best things that they did with that randomizer. Okay.
all right. Yeah,
Also, I'm
I'm
gonna
live
put
in
on
too,
for-
by the way.
I'm gonna put on
Now,
for
are we
Wednesday.
keeping things family friendly in terms of the
Fuck
swearing
no.
and all that?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm not. Odds are. Look,
Like
odds are. I'm gonna make it more than about. If I make it 5 minutes without the first fuck on a live one, then we're doing pretty good. So.
Okay, I was just making sure. That's all.
Yeah, no, we're really informal. Really, we're not family friendly on it at all.
We just got
so-
like the standard,
Just Twitch appropriate.
yeah,
the
Twitch
standard,
standard, right?
no
yeah.
hate mongering rules, basically.
Right.
So this,
Watch,
I mean,
guys.
because we're not live. I mean, on LRT we're not live, but the basic gist is like, I don't want to. I don't want to hear any. I don't want to hear any. Rape jokes, F slurs. I don't.
Right.
I don't want to hear any transphobia, race. It's like this is your basic standard stuff.
Basic
so,
Twitch friendly content. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
so, like,
just
if
anything
you-
it wouldn't get you.
Yeah. So basically, like, I'm not gonna say like if. Just don't say anything that would get you canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
To-
right,
to
exactly.
borrow-
Okay, I was just making sure.
To
The
borrow
only
a
other
phrase,
thing is
to-
if Dan says forbidden, then just drop
Yeah.
whatever
Right.
you're
If
talking
it's-
about.
Raz has had to forbidden me once or twice, but that's usually for silly reasons. But generally, we're we like to keep it nice and light and easy, and we will rag on each other every now and then because that's part of the fun. Because like for example, Bob and Blau, they're Alabamans. One went to Alabama and the and the other went to Auburn. So you know how that rivalry can be.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But we try to keep it in good fun. It's like we're not trying. Basically, if it's, I like the Judge John Hodgman rule. If it's not fun for everybody, it's fun for nobody kind of
Right.
thing. So we try to keep it within reason of we're here to have a good time. This is not a job for us. If it's you get the gist. I've watched
Yeah.
some of your streams in preparation, and you've been cool in chat. So I'm all about having more people joining our motley crew, as it were. Are you interested in any other randomizers or anything like that?
What do you mean?
Like, do you play Zelda Randomizer?
Zelda too.
Oh no, this is the only one.
Okay.
I just started
Can we-
speedrunning
Can
like
we
in the middle of
interest you in
2021.
Super Randomizer?
I mean, I never even played. I never
See,
even.
he's
played
like
the
me.
game,
I'm
so I
not a
wouldn't
Zelda
even.
2 person at all.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know people from our communities who play like Z1, Z2, and obviously a Link to the Past. I've seen
So
them.
hear me
I've-
out on this one.
Oh god.
We have baby rules for Zelda 2 Randomizer.
It's actually a
hated Zelda
really
2.
good way to learn the game, believe it or not.
I
I mean,
hated Zelda 2 before we started doing that, and now I love it. Like, I even love the vanilla game because of it. So it's a good way to get into it.
If you're ever bored and want to hang out one night, we'll get one running and we can walk you through the baby steps on it. Like I play in the Z2R tournaments, so.
And every once in a while we'll do like Zelda 1, like ours, especially when we do like a bomb wand. Like that's a
really easy one.
It's not. I mean, it's not that. I mean, you still have to know like Zelda, but on the other hand, it's like it's a very easy thing to learn, and then it branches. Once you get comfortable with like your Zelda rando logic, you can then branch off into the other, the other flag. Like I try not, especially with like our free enterprise ones, our Final Fantasy IV ones. We run them in we like to spend a few hours, hanging out or whatever, and that's the kind of stuff that we enjoy doing.
We actually with Z1R, apparently with Z1R and a free enterprise, what we tend to be considered by the community some of the harder flag sets.
I don't
what we run in
how that's
Z1R
hard.
is but they don't do that. Like the only other thing they do is that they allow level 2 stuff, but what we run, is something they call the Consternation flag set, and then it's considered one of their hardest flag sets.
I mean, I do not understand that at all.
I don't either.
Getting that boom boom with the star.
I don't know how I did that. I don't know why the star bounced the wrong way that time round.
No, that's the first time I've seen that in a long time.
You mean out of the block?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends on what side of the block you hit it on.
Oh, I know, but I mean, I never do it out of that side usually.
Which fort?
I don't know. I don't have the forts remembered.
I'm assuming it's the one that
Is it the water one and the one in the ice world?
Neither.
Oh,
I don't remember.
It's the one with the nuclear waffle where the star is.
Oh, and also
it's that one in world where you can get the star and kill Boom Boom, I imagine.
Yes, that's what we were trying to say.
Where they do that in the
it's that one.
So
it's the one where they do that in the Warpless run. The actual
have.
Warpless.
Oh yeah, 6F1. Yeah, 6F1.
We do have certain nomenclature as well. Specifically, there is, I believe, it's the last fortress in World 7, which we call that fucking level.
Yeah, so if you're TFL or anything like that, that's what they're referring to. Yeah,
It was always Roguecraft Fortress to me.
The one that has all the pipes and lava
Yep.
with the.
That Peace Beach strat is insane.
It is. It's nuts.
I don't even want to talk. I don't want to talk
I've
about
never
it.
been able to pull. I've never been the one I'm in right now. I think is the World 8 one. The one with all the doors. And you can do the speedrunner strat where you take the star all the way through the end. I have never been able to pull it off.
That's pretty fun.
I've gotten pretty damn close to it and have never actually pulled it off.
All right, I have pushed the button.
I mean, in Rando, it's a little more difficult for sure.
Yeah, it's mainly like that one I probably could have with this one, but
let's give you a little bit of an overview. I'm sure
it.
you might have looked at the flags, but one of the things about the flags in this is that we as far as power, for a while we did try randomizing power-ups, but the problem is that there would be issues with that, where stars would not come out in the right spot where you kind of need stars. So technically, I believe power-ups inside the levels are not randomized. But stuff that you get in toad houses, stuff that you get from end spades, stuff you get
Hammer Brothers. Yeah.
Well,
the
Hammer
Brothers themselves are randomized. Yeah, you don't know which one's which.
Right. But technically they still follow the order of how they would appear, the power-ups from them. So.
And the only other thing is Hammer's open locks.
Yes, Hammer's open locks. So if you feel you want to spend a hammer to skip a fortress, maybe that's a smart idea. You can go ahead and do that. There are no warp
Spades
whistles.
have random loot too, which can include clouds and hammers.
Oh,
I think we have the anchors are random too.
Yes,
they are. The
anchors
anchors
are
always
random.
do a random effect.
Just not a hammer or warp whistle.
Right.
No,
Well, they can be
could
hammers.
a hammer,
Yeah,
not
you can
warp
end up with
whistles.
like 15.
We disabled warp whistles.
Yeah, the hammers. It never
I was gonna
happens.
say, the
but-
anchors. The anchors are never hammers in my.
Oh,
my,
yeah.
brain.
They probably can't be hammers. We were talking about in spades, but yeah, the anchors probably can't be hammers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
we must be live.
Oh,
We've
yeah,
got a
yeah.
Lord Enigma.
Well, it's a race.
Yeah, I
then.
said I pushed the button.
I know, but a Lord
Oh, I
Enigma
didn't hear
happens,
you.
and that means we're ready.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
here,
it's
let me hit-
official.
Let me put the link in.
Yeah, the reason I was pimping the Zelda 2 randomizer to you is that that's the one that we don't really have enough players to really ever do. Like, we have a bunch of Mario 3 players, obviously, and a bunch of Zelda 1 players, but...
We do
See,
several. We do.
I wouldn't knock off trying out like some of the Zelda randomizers, but I want to at least beat the game first, like normally, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it actually, believe it or not, like if you play like the baby's first Rando, and it actually makes beating the vanilla game a lot easier because you kind of learn the map in a more friendly way.
Right.
I'll take credit
And-
for Mario 3 because McLean I was like, hey McLean, you should try this sometime, but then he did his like first seed set that was bonkers.
Fucking drama queen.
Yeah, we had the one real issue was like Dan said was when we randomized power ups, and it's like every power up in the stage ended up being a star, and like it was miserable.
Well, McLean did the
Oh, yeah.
all
I know how
hand,
things
including
are.
all the fortresses as hands. where it was,
Hands,
like, the treasure
hands, and
map.
hands into hands is fun sometimes.
It
Yeah,
can be
the all
sometimes food.
Yeah, the all
we had a
fortresses
seed the
of
other
hands
day
was
with like
interesting.
it was like the first few levels was nothing but stars or one ups.
Mhm.
I think we
Oh,
could
yeah.
probably handle random power-ups now. Because we did that when we were first
Yeah, if they
doing
could do
this.
that while keeping sanity checks for stars, like keep stars where they're supposed to be, but randomize everything else. I think that would be appropriate.
I mean,
I'd be
that,
fine
that could
enough
be some,
with just a don't
Like-
randomize stars at all.
that could be something I can bring up in the Rando Discord for the developer.
Fred has
Yeah.
fixed
Just-
stuff for us in the past.
Yeah. Yeah, have a flag set for like keep stars in their location or something like that.
Yeah, no, that would be interesting, right? What the hell is this?
Yeah, because I know at least one time I had a seed where it was, I want to say 7-7, whatever the Muncher level
Yeah.
is, and it wasn't stars. It's like, okay, I guess this is just not possible.
What the?
Oh, I've never seen that before. That had to have been That must be. You see, it's weird. I feel like every flag set you come up with, there's something like a small error with them. Because there's one flag set we were doing for our tournament where I don't know if you've heard of it. If what's that? If Fort Knox 7F1, the one with all the blocks in the very beginning of the level.
Yep.
That you have to use a P-switch. The Tanuki suit room for it, basically. If you went into the Tanuki suit room, and if that fort was in World 1, for some reason, the room isn't the Tanuki suit room anymore. It looks like it's outer space, and you're just falling into a big void, and eventually to your death.
Yeah, there's some load-bearing levels in this.
Yeah, is it like how that one that one vertical auto scroller is like the load varying auto scroller,
Yeah.
and it just breaks the game? If
That
you
was the
remember
other
it?
thing. We have
Depending on
auto-scrollers
what
off except for
enemies
that one
spawn.
level.
Yes.
Depending what enemies spawn, it can cause
Oh,
one of
5-9.
the platforms to not spawn.
Yeah, the fire chomp. You can do that in the very beginning if it's a fire chomp. If you don't kill it right away,
Yeah.
it will despawn one of those platforms.
And the necessary
Oh,
platform
you
at that.
know.
Let's get the show on the
All right.
road.
Yeah, we've got
Yep.
everybody lined up here. Everything's good to go. We've outlined the rules and everything else, so hopefully High Flyer won't embarrass us too much.
Hey, Blau might not win for once.
We'll see.
I welcome it.
He's ready for a challenge.
That's me.
I mean, you can
in-
see we're
in
pretty
our-
casual around here.
Oh yeah.
Oop, I just got disconnected from OBS.
Oh, well, I'll give Blau a second to fix that.
There's a few of us in the community that can roll some really nasty seeds, and I tell them, please keep rolling them for me. I want to play them.
I'm back.
Well, well, see, yeah, that's part of the whole thing is to bitch at the person that rolled the seed if it ends up being shitty. Like, then say you're banned,
Oh,
not allowed to ever roll it again. Like we banned Dan
Oh,
like 30 times and he still does it. So.
Yep.
Well, no one else is offering to roll the seeds, so you know.
I roll them, but you bitch when I roll them.
Well,
too,
yeah,
so
but you
what's
roll
the hell?
terrible
You
seeds.
from rolling them as well.
Yeah. Everybody's banned from rolling seeds.
Yeah, I just went for
Pretty
Buttface to
much.
roll one so we can all bitch at him since we already do it
I don't-
anyway about being Canadian.
In our tournament, every time I roll the runner seeds, they actually want them because they know that they call them baby seeds because they're so easy.
Okay. Funny.
We do have a spreadsheet pinned somewhere that has all of our seed sets that we use.
Yeah, we need to
Okay.
update that one because there's a few of them that are pretty badly off. I updated Final Fantasy 1 for the main flag set that we run. And I think Final Fantasy 4 is up. No, it's not up to date actually. We need to redo
Yeah,
that.
you
one.
wouldn't jump.
Oh, we haven't done a FF1R seed in forever.
I didn't realize I hadn't done one in a year until I did it and was like 8 updates behind because they insist on updating that rando every 10 minutes.
It's like
They gotta keep
Fortnite.
adding that blur stuff for Galbies to hate
Yeah,
himself.
well, they
with.
just need more ways for Galbies to hate himself. That's all it really comes down to.
Yep.
They've changed Symphony of the Night randomizer a lot since I ran it last.
That's something I need to run again. I haven't run that in a while. Maybe we ought
I
to
wish
do
we-
that one Saturday night.
I wish we would try out the Super Mario RPG rando sometime.
I'd have to think about that one. I don't...
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday night. Let's Racing Time. We are back for Mario's. That's right. We've got Super Mario Brothers 3, except we've got 5 Super Mario Brothers 3, which makes it Super Mario Brothers 15 question mark? Sure, let's roll with that.
Math checks
We
out.
need 20 more, and then we can revive the greatest Mario game to come out in the past decade.
I am your host, Kafka Floyd. This stream is brought to you by the delishingly refreshing taste of Worcester's own Polar Seltzer. We've got a classic S-tier flavor tonight, orange vanilla. Lovely. And also, I have a bottle of Clear Lead Canadian going into my reserve that I brought back from Maine. We got a country raspberry tonight. And while not a buttface has been critical of this flavor, I actually think it definitely tastes very raspberry to me. I'm not sure if it has enough Raz to make up for Raz not being here tonight. But hopefully Raz will be back next week for this Castlevania 2 remake that Treble alerted me to existing. So we'll have to see how well that goes.
For the
All
record,
right.
I posted that in chat like a long time ago, and nobody really said anything about it.
I did not remember seeing it at all, but I'm
You might have been
super
on
psyched.
vacation.
That is true. I may have been on vacation.
Yeah, I saw it and posted the trailer for it. With like the release date because I thought that would be something we'd be interested. But I got no responses to it.
Huh. Well, we're certainly gonna make it happen. Anyway, we've got what some people say is a pentaforce tonight, but what I like to call the hexagon. In the upper right-hand corner of the hexagon, he's the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't play this game too long. He's the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I am indeed your favorite whiskey drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I got Chunks of the dog here in her normal spot. I got my unsweet tea as my palate cleanser. My stomach's all iffy tonight, so I was like, I didn't want to do the alcohol thing, so I just got a Bob's Island iced tea. Only thing different with this one is that I made an agave syrup, and it's got just a splash of the agave syrup in it. But very good. Very, very, very good. So anyway, Slancha, back to you, Dan.
All right. Next, in the lower right-hand corner of the pentaforce, he's still our indeterminately favorite Canadian. He's nada butt face.
It's me, not a butt face. I'm here. I am drinking an energy drink because of course I am, because I need to wake up to play some Mario.
Why'd you leave the keys out on the table?
I wanted to.
You wanted to.
All right, next, in the middle of the lower row of the pentaforce. They may call Alabama the Crimson Tide, but we call him Deacon Blues. He's everybody's favorite Blau Major. Blau Major.
Hey, all, Blau Major here, and today I'm drinking another flavor out of the Dan Box Summer Edition. Today's Polar Seltzer on the menu is Pineapple Guava.
Ooh.
One I've had before, but one that I very much enjoy because I love the pineapple.
Yeah, that is new for this summer.
Good, that's a built-in thing.
Wait,
we can
it is new?
disagree on.
I could swear I've had this before.
Pineapple.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm no, because the new ones this summer, the repeats this summer were the dragon fruit lemonade and the blackberry something or other. So
Oh,
you've had
then-
pineapple pomelo before.
That's what it was. Okay. My bad.
Nope, that's okay. Easy mistake to
Hey.
make. So what do you think?
It's good. It's good. I like it. I can
Yeah,
really taste the pineapple in it.
You can make a margarita out of that.
Margarita.
Oh, I thought of not just like Pakage, but I also thought of Kotagi for cottage.
Oh yeah.
And last but not least, welcome to the stream for the first time. And now I've got a new bit for the first time in a long time. All the doors I closed one time will open up again because we're back with High Flyer 28 again.
Hey, how's it going? It's glad to be here. I'm very basic when it comes to the drinks for the time being, but I do have a great value purified drinking water with flavor enhancing minerals.
Ooh.
Okay.
But
Bobby
if I
Boucher would
were to
approve.
drink, yeah, if I were to drink next time, normally my go-to would be either a Labatt Blue or maybe some Fireball, but not
Oh,
tonight
no.
because I do.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I do wake up for work pretty early, so I usually
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
tend to drink the night before.
Well, and you've got weird folk around here because Blau and I are both nighttime workers. I'm out on the West Coast.
I get up
Oh,
at 4:45 a.m. every morning, so I'm with you.
Yeah, I have to go to work in 2 hours. So
Mhm.
By the way, High Flyer, I believe you have the wrong seed up because your things are not matching.
I also
If
got to
you
get
change
seed
the
going.
music settings, it would change the seed slightly.
Really?
Oh. I didn't know that.
Oh.
It also
Um,
changes stuff like the messages that you get, like some of the when you get the.
I thought that
kings,
was a fun
thing.
percent.
No, some of the randos actually don't have the fun percent.
So-
like if
I was
you
gonna
make
say,
minor
I
changes.
the music shouldn't change the hash because I know people that don't use music and they get the same hash, so I don't know.
Well, here, let me. I can science this real quick.
We are working coin flower 4412, right?
Yep.
All right.
Coin flower 4412.
Okay, so here's our flag set. Posted in there. Summary or miscellaneous. Permanent Mario. Wait.
Yeah, I just copied and pasted it. I mean, I did this the last time, and I'm assuming I got the correct seed.
Right. No, it
let's
doesn't
make-
change the flags. So yeah.
let's make sure you're on the right version.
yeah, we're on
Oh,
one-
yeah, I got the newest one.
Oh, we're on 134. I bet we haven't checked it to update in a while. Hey, why don't you should be able to grab that Dan posted
Oh, the
it
ROM
actually in
itself.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can do
yeah.
that. Give me a sec.
Unfortunately, it won't have the music, but
That's
apparently,
fine.
update has an update error. So
no. Well, we'll
I'll
update
have
it, and
to-
for the next race, we'll
I
all
was
be
gonna
on the
say,
most
yeah.
recent. Yeah.
yeah, I
we'll
wasn't
be-
aware there was a it hasn't flat pinged me about an update, so I wasn't aware that there's a new version out.
Yeah, you have to download the newest one that Fred came up with because that old one doesn't allow the updates, but this one will for now on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we'll
fix
make
that
sure
for
to
the
do
future.
that for the next race. We'll all get on the latest one and we'll make sure everything is good.
All right, here. I guess let me load the new one up then.
It's
What am
funny
I
how
doing
often
with my
little
life?
things like that happen for us because we've had times where Waz had his one Zelda seed and then the randomizer updated and ruined his seed, so he had to get an old version of it.
Oh yeah, we've had several shenanigans on that one.
Also, Dan, I didn't tell you my drink today, but I'm drinking Polar
Oh,
Punch.
I forgot.
Hawaiian
Well, don't
Punch.
tell me yet because I haven't introduced. That's on mine. That's my fault. And joining us on stream tonight, sharing hosting duties, he's the man from Zion himself. He's Red Silvers.
Hello, everybody. We got distracted by the seed, so I get it. So yeah, I wanted to amuse Dan because I'm drinking Polar, but it's not Polar Seltzer. It's Polar Punch Hawaiian Punch with rum in it.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I'm pouring one out for a friend today, so salute.
Yep.
Salute.
Slancha.
So you guys said
Prost.
coin flower 4412.
Yep, I see you
Yep,
right
you're
there.
good
Oh,
now.
good. You'll
All right.
unfortunately have to put up with vanilla music tonight, but we'll get
Oh, it's
everybody's random.
fine.
Well, I like being up to date, and so we will deal with that when things come around. But I've got my screen up, and I've got my controller on. So what's going to happen is I'll count us down with 3, 2, 1, go. When I say go, I will start both the timer and start buttons. So get your start buttons and your timers ready.
We're good.
I'm going to count us
Yep.
down with 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
This is
No,
the same
World
as my
Four start.
practice seed.
Oh no!
Oh, I hate
Getting a
This is
World
an easy
4.
fortress, so I'll make sure to. I got burned last time for not doing the first fortress on the map.
Nope, screw it.
I
Going to the
always
last
do it.
fortress.
I always do it. If it's,
mean, this
if
is
it's
a
right
good-
there at the start, I give it at least one run.
Nope. But I am
We
taking.
have a saying in the community where if we see a fort, we play a fort.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. It just I seem to regret it every time that I don't.
The seed or change to the randomizer I would love to see is that forts were not necessarily required. Like you could get progression outside of a fort.
My understanding is that it because of the orbs you get from beating Boom Boom, like those.
Yeah, it's
function
load
is
bearing, unfortunately.
Load bearing boom booms.
Man, that is an image in your head.
What am I
Wow, that
doing
was
with my
lucky.
life?
Boom Boom and his species is.
You're
Boom
playing Mario 3 with us losers. So
Thank you for
I
Not a
flexing.
think-
Buttface was the last person I talked to before I went to bed, and he's the first person I'm talking to when I wake up.
Hey, there you go.
That's not a
You're
good
just
thing.
getting your dose out of the way now, so the rest of your day can be chill.
You've loaded up on Buttface this week, and now you need a whole
I
week to
have.
decompress.
What the hell was that?
That was me giving an aha.
That was him
Okay.
loading
Aha
himself
moment.
up that face.
Son of a bitch.
Frog
Neener,
suits.
neener, neener, neener.
There we go.
I hate these
No, Buttface
rude
made
hot
some good
feet.
s- Buttface made some good sounds in the last Weird Al.
You know,
When-
he also made some bad sounds when he sunk several boats.
I mean, yes.
Boats are still flying. I'm seeing them right now. I need to watch the produced videos. Like I listened to most of the streams live when you guys were recording, but I haven't watched any of the actual produced
You
videos.
son of
I'm actually a tad surprised him and Dan are still on speaking terms after the Jurassic Park debacle, but
Oh, you think that this isn't just a cleverly put upon face for us to be amicable when we're in public? No, we won't even look at each other.
right, you just figured out a way to make it work in public.
Yeah.
It's
No,
yeah.
I'm still out in the doghouse. It's raining. You can see me with the puppy dog eyes looking in the window, and Dan just like closes the curtains.
That's
why
why
there's
he's
no
still the
face cam on
indeterminately
YouTube.
favorite Canadian.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna wait for the other shoe to drop after that one.
One of these days, I'm going to learn how to fireball kill a Koopaling.
I'm not good at it. I keep trying. I can never.
Who put you in this level?
I mean, I beat him in Small Mario, so. But I did get a gold split out of it.
Oh, that's some BS right there, Buttface.
Yeah, who like what are you doing? We don't need
An
you.
offer that you cannot refuse.
I don't even know if you can hit him while
Whoa!
he's like, can
Oh
you?
Jesus! Really? 4 levels before we even get to the. Yep, this is the other shoe dropping.
Yeah. Welcome to it.
When it dropped hard.
Oh no! Oh,
Blau's got me
What?
flexing my my voice
least
acting
favorite
talents,
airship up first.
and I'm relishing the challenge in what we're
You
recording.
did do a really good one. I had to give you props for that.
Yeah.
I just wish I'd remembered to say something in the moment.
Well, don't worry. There will be more things for me to read, I'm sure, going by the rate that it's coming. And yeah, like as with the Owl recordings, Dan might chicken out on doing Beatles impressions, but I will always throw my.
No, it was a Bono impression. Thank you very much.
Wait, are you saying Bono was not one of the Beatles?
Bono's Irish.
Wait, are you saying the Beatles aren't
Well,
Irish?
you're saying Bono's not from Liverpool?
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Boo.
Jonah, what the?
I heard a girl face commentary there, but I couldn't make out what she said. Yeah. Hopefully it was something negative about Buttface, but
Always.
Right,
yeah.
Now that I am
way of
solidly
life.
in last place, let's see how this race is gonna pan out.
Statements
You
I
might not
never
be-
thought I'd hear from Blau.
Yeah. Well, you know how this one goes. It can change very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Wow, I was in the lead for like 4 worlds last seed, and then I blew it.
Yeah, you were. Like, that was crazy. Like, Dan was kicking ass for a while. He wasn't even bothering to take names.
He
was
took
just
the
going
names
straight
up at
for
the
ass
front. That's his
kicking.
job.
Yeah.
His job is to take the names.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he was all out of gum. He was here to chew gum and kick ass, and he was all out of gum. And then something happened.
I think that might be my second favorite John Carpenter movie.
It's on up there. I just watched it the
It's-
other day. It's so good.
It's a
like, it
slow
just-
burn, and it kind of
It
just
is.
fizzles out at the end, which is a weird thing to say, but
It does, but it's so random, and Rodney Popper's he's so great in it. It's just out of the blue. It don't.
I also want to say it has one of the best John Carpenter scores. Like, there's something about the foreboding nature of that, like, intro song, and it's also got a Western vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
I love They Live. I love John Carpenter. I'm an unabashed John Carpenter fan, but
Oh, me too. I mean, John Carpenter's, the original 1979 Halloween's my favorite horror movie of all time, and one of my favorite movies, period.
I mean,
I thought you had
bad
yourself
luck.
trapped there.
That was some bad
Doomed.
luck.
So I did not know in the randomizer that the king still had special speech for the suits.
oh,
I
does
don't
he?
think I've ever actually seen that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about Frog, but yeah, he does for Tanuki and the hammer suit, I believe.
I think he just has one message that gets randomized, right?
I know the Tanuki suit, he'll always say something about command at the end of it.
No,
It's like a
fucker!
Pokemon
Tanuki
reference.
I hate those Kaizo blocks.
No!
They get me every time.
Yeah, see that I bet I know the level you're on, because like I was fine until I hit that one, and I somehow squeaked past that little part, and
Nope.
then just got kind of screwed in the back end.
That's my favorite level in Vanilla 3.
Oh, Jesus. I don't have a favorite level in Vanilla 3. I kind of hate Vanilla 3.
What's wrong with you? Oh, you're an Auburn fan, that's what.
No, that's what's right with me.
He may be wrong, but he may be right.
You may be
Maybe
crazy.
wrong, but you may be right. If I'm crazy, then it's true. Then it's all because of you, and you wouldn't have me any other way.
Any other way? Stop it! There we go. Thank you.
I might be as crazy as you say.
That song
I
does
love
not have
that
a reason
song.
or a reason to go as hard as it does.
It doesn't, but it is so good. Though my favorite version of it is you can actually get a recording of it, but Garth Brooks had he made a concert video in '92, and that's not the encore, but the second to last song he
jumped-
does, and he just destroys in it.
You
Like,
want to
it's
know?
the-
You want to know
it's
why I
such a
was
good
able to get
version.
that star to go the way that it did in my seed, in my practice seed? Because I run with frog safety on, which means that there's the one fort where you have to duck under a bunch of spikes that are moving, and 2, it means that they remove a slide for that star on that castle, so I don't have to slide and grab the star.
Oh, frog friendly.
Yeah! So the star bounced further into the level than it normally does, and I was able to keep like running speed rather than going into a slide. And that was enough time to get me to Boom Boom. That's the difference. That's what I did different.
It's the frog safe difference.
I like Frog Safe. It makes some levels a little bit nicer.
Yeah, like the one in World 6.
Well, you're gonna have to go somewhere, I would assume.
The first one in World 7 is a lot easier.
Ah, damn it.
Never have to go in the Tanuki suit room.
I always try all the pipes just so I know where they go, even if it's not immediately helpful.
This is just a fucking world. Like,
Oh no.
Super
Oh,
Mario
double
World?
no.
the lesser game.
It's true. Mario 3 is better than Mario World.
No, that's
I
not
like
Yeah.
Mario
right
3
for
better.
sure.
You're gonna like my tier list. Not a lot of people will, but you're gonna like my tier list.
I already don't like your tier list.
Well, you have a fundamental disagreement with what even
Oh,
I'm
my
ranking.
God.
How many boats has Buttface sunk so far, Blau?
I don't know the actual contents of the tier list as far as what he's ranked. I just know what he is putting in the running.
How do you feel about the original Super Mario Brothers being D tier? And then
That's fair.
Hey!
I feel like you have blasphemed against the world.
I
mean,
think that's
it's not
that's
exact-
pretty blasphemous to me.
Feel like, but the
But yeah,
history and the context. And...
I don't even need history or context. I just think that's not a true statement.
No.
I ain't helping you.
Yeah.
I don't need help. I can sink myself. You don't need to worry.
Apparently you can. Like you're just slowly alienating everybody in this in this community. But
See, here's another thing. Is like
are you gonna go buy a bottle of Fireball now? Is that it? And then chase it with some Crown Royal?
No. No. If I'm gonna do like a cinnamon whiskey, I'm gonna make my own cinnamon simple syrup. Like, come on.
If you're
Fair.
gonna get frustrated with his tier list, at least wait till he announces that Hotel Mario was A tier.
The Hotel Mario is not up for consideration. Come on, Wendy.
thank you. Thank you, bros.
I lost some time on this.
Excuse me,
level.
sir,
This
this
one's just
is a
taking me a
Wendy's.
while.
Oh,
Oh, that is
I'm
one of
not
my
at-
favorite memes to drop on like one of my friends when they're being like extra dramatic. I've got an extra dramatic friend, and so like just if things get too real, it's just sending them with a excuse me, this is a Wendy's.
I might end up regretting not son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, since people
Oh.
are watching, I am gonna say that RPG Limit Break starts on Sunday, and there are prizes that I made. So watch and donate.
There are good prizes that you made. Like you were knocking it out of the park there with some of them perlers.
Yeah, well, while we're
Yeah, you made some
pimping
really
charity
good ones. Yeah, that was
marathons,
impressive.
while we're pimping charity marathons, a group I'm part of, TSG, started their Zelda marathon today,
Oh, okay.
why did I?
Yeah, I
do
heard you
that?
talk about that before.
Whoa!
like an hour ago.
Well,
Ah! Don't mind the butt face
Explain
noises. They're
this.
fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I was going to be part of it, but they shifted back to an all-in-person marathon, and I just could not make it happen financially.
yeah. It's always tough.
Yeah, I wanted to go in person, but I don't have any vacation time to go, and so, which sucks because it's literally in my backyard.
Where do they do yours at? Live, Blau?
Texas.
Texas. Tejas. I speak with an authentic Mushroom Kingdom accent.
Spoilers.
I'm gonna have to make some time up somewhere else. I lost it. I lost 4 minutes there.
You need
One
to
knew
not
that
be
there
alive.
needed to be FF-style Mystic Quest perlers, but they needed to be made.
I think that you were doing a service.
Oh, hey,
Doing
look, I'm
God's
Steamboat
work.
Mario.
Choo choo.
I don't think I've seen this palette before.
Ah!
Just all gray.
Ah, come on.
Oh. There's a
Mario Gray, hot.
Huh, I did not know that one up was there.
Don't go! I got fooled again.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's the-
uh,
Oh, this is... not a fun situation here.
No, nothing about this.
Oh
is
boy,
fun.
that is.
Oh, hey, that worked out. Good old despawn rules.
Ugh.
Meet the new bros, same as the old bros.
Yeah, I didn't get a despawn, but it's
Having a little Splatoon moment there, Blau.
Hey, I know how to deal with squids.
Fuck you.
You're
They
not
were
a
squids
good
with
no.
kids.
I mean, I don't know how to deal with kids, clearly, but I know how to deal with squids.
Oh, the one level where I definitely. What? I know where Blau is. Oh no!
I don't. I'm having some bad luck
Nope, I
here.
found out where Blau was.
Ooh, I got lucky on a hammer despawn there.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Supposedly that's the best Thai restaurant in Huntsville. Fuck it. PHUKIT.
Mm-hmm.
I never ate Thai when I lived in Huntsville.
I've never eaten it either, but supposedly it's the best. Everybody swears it's the best one.
Oh, I do love me some Thai, though.
I have never eaten Thai, so it seems
That's
a little
delicious.
seems a little on
Especially if
the
you're like me.
spicy
Some good
meatball
stuff.
and
So,
Well, I mean, when I went for Thai, I went and got the spiciest curry they had.
yeah.
Raz isn't here to join me in our mutual love of Vietnamese noodle soup pho, but now I'm kind of picturing like, what if you went to a Vietnamese noodle soup place?
What
and,
the pho?
Yeah, and what if they did like a KFC thing where you could get a fuck it?
Well, there's a place in.
A fuck it bucket? That would
Yeah,
be
it was
great.
pho in a bucket, a fuck it.
Yeah.
You would not believe
Mr.
how many
Fuck.
years it took me to get the joke in that one KFC commercial where the guy's like, it's more like a bouquet.
Well, there is a place in Seattle called the Pho King.
Ah,
I've seen it. I haven't been there, but I have seen it in person. I know it's not a gag.
I'm now reminded of when I used to do laser tag, and they used to give you could give yourself a nickname, and they would announce like people's scores at the end, and they had to ban the name Sofa King.
Yeah.
yeah, that'll do it.
Well, you must
Oh, I
say
get it.
shorter,
Yeah,
loses
yeah.
power.
Well, my friend got away with Hot Carl for like 3 weeks before they figured it out.
Oh,
There we go.
doubled. Also, if you wind up in a level where you get, instead of a boss bass, you get a cheap that thinks it's a boss bass, that is what we call a minion.
I'm just looking over at Discord, and I'm
fuck me.
just looking over at Discord, wanting to alert High Flyer they are muted, either
Oh.
intentionally or not.
I was wondering, we hadn't heard him in a while.
Oh, he maybe has push to talk on.
Yep, and
Yeah.
again, I just
do.
have to look over.
Yeah, I do. I do it intentional so you don't have to hear me talk to my stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're fine either way.
Oh, you're good. Plus, there's some of the stuff you guys are talking about. I let it go because I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
We've been doing this. We've been
World, it's
doing this
fine.
together for. We've been doing this together for a while. So
This
But
is a
even
trial
before
by
like
fire.
before this incarnation of it, like people here have known each other for years and for like
yeah,
decades in some cases.
And Boss
It's been a
Bass
hot-
eats
it's
you
been a
if
hot
you
minute.
are a statue.
I
Sounds like
don't
you need to
know.
do some science. I would suggest doing
Don't
science
know.
today.
I suggest you stand there and find out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for science. We have to know, right? Buttface.
Yeah,
Look,
exactly.
I have done enough science for one day. Buttface can attest to this.
You could do a little bit more science if you wanted.
Sounds like you're doing some science.
He's making all the Raz noises.
I was doing some jukes.
Ugh.
Good jiving.
That was my look at Blau's stream immediately moment, and
Make
it
up
was
some
worth
serious
it.
time to be competitive here.
Be competitive. Be competitive.
We had one breakfast, yes.
I tell you what, I'm doing something with my kids. I don't know if it's the right thing or the wrong thing, but yesterday my oldest started singing the DK rap out of nowhere.
Nice.
And my youngest started singing Peaches.
I saw you say that in the I saw where you said that in the Discord.
I play that song at work all the time.
See, I had the pleasure of introducing Cardle the other day to the Donkey Kong TV show and its wonderful cabaret of songs.
There was a Donkey Kong TV show?
You don't know
Very
about the
Canadian.
Canadian-produced Donkey Kong TV show?
No, I do not.
Oh
It's
my
Awful
God,
early
not
3D
that
animation.
We're gonna have to post that in chat.
So, like, there's an episode where they shave Donkey Kong's head, and his shaved head is still like got the weird curl shape on the top of it. Like,
I mean,
just the shape of
Buttface,
his head.
do you hear the way I talk? I'm pretty far from fucking Canada.
Yeah.
But it was here in the United States.
Okay.
Only the first season was Canadian produced. Everything else was outsourced, and it was not done. It is 3D animation, so you'd think it'd be mainframe, but no, it was not mainframe.
It is so bad.
It's so good.
It's
Hold
just
your
one of those
tongue.
shows like you cannot accurately describe it. Like you just have to see it. It's something else.
There is
It's one of those that I
one
gotcha.
bespoke musical number per episode, at least.
For 11-minute episodes.
So my main Canadian reference from anywhere the 80s on was You Can't Do That on Television and Kids in the Hall.
I was gonna say you at
So-
least have to be watching Kids in the Hall.
Yeah, I'm well aware of Kids in the Hall.
I was gonna say,
You
or
Can't
else
Do
I
That
would-
on
And,
Television
I
was
was a bit,
Canadian?
and you know, I was a big You Can't Do That on Television fan as a little kid. 'cause
I
they
did
were
not
still
know
coming
that
on
was
new back
Canadian.
then. Yeah,
It
Surprise!
just seems so much like a Nickelodeon thing to me.
well, it was, but it's Canadian.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
like quintessential Nickelodeon because that was, as far as I know,
How
where they got the
you
whole
jumped
slime
through the thing? You
It was. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was early Nickelodeon. It was at the start of Nickelodeon, but it's Canadian.
hey!
Canadians are weird.
They are. Just
Can
Just
confirm.
look at Buttface.
But Buttface is a bad Canadian.
He is a
He
bad
doesn't know-
Canadian. Yeah.
He doesn't know French.
Well, that's only part of Canada. They don't all know
4K?
French. I mean, French Canada is the best Canada.
No, it
Are
is
you
not. It is
offering me
very
some-
much not.
I don't think-
I'm making the South Park reference, Buttface. so
I know, but I'm still saying you ask anyone else, and it is not.
It's very not. You ask anybody but French Canada, it's decisively not. It's not.
Quebec ain't a bad place. I like visiting Quebec.
I don't know. They kind of like French Canada a bit in Letterkenny. They find it interesting.
Fishing down in French Canada, maybe, but
Did you just freeze, Blau?
Son of a bitch.
No? Oh, wait, yeah, maybe.
Oh God! Ugh.
Bitch.
Your stream juked out, it looks like.
What if you guys weren't all here today? What if we decided that you weren't?
There we go. I fixed it. And I didn't lose any time fixing it.
And safe.
Son
God,
of a bitch.
fucking damn it!
Damn it.
Yeah, I got really unlucky right there.
Oh, damn it. Well, couldn't salvage it. Acted stupid.
Couldn't salvage that
Dare
run.
to
So
be
you acted like
stupid.
yourself.
I can't
Dare
believe
to
the
be
amount of flack
stupid.
I get for sinking things when someone
Dare to be
else
stupid.
who's not here to defend themselves.
So that's fanfare.
I got 2 of these. There you are.
Oh, everybody has bad opinions.
Moved,
Especially
the
Buttface.
song "Dare to Be Stupid" got banned.
I mean, Blau's an Alabama fan, so there you go.
Irrationally angry every time
Yeah,
it played.
Bob's an Auburn fan, so.
But I mean, you have to remember, Blau, we are contractually obligated to disagree, so we don't inadvertently start World War III again.
That's true.
If you've started World War III already,
Well,
It would
last
be
time we
World War-
agreed, the last time we agreed, Russia invaded the Ukraine. Okay.
Yeah.
well, you know what? Fair enough.
Just saying, that's what happened the last time we agreed. It's like.
I went into a baby jail.
Oh, you never
Yeah,
want to
there's
be in
one up
baby
here.
jail. I'm still mad about the baby jail I got put in during that Sonic race. That's still sore. Why it's just a seed of do the level.
That was hilarious.
Again, when Red is back to having not on bad internet, we will race that again. Because I haven't been practicing, so it'll still be just as nonsense.
Which race
god
is
awful as it was before.
Sonic 1 Master System remake.
Okay.
And I'm not
there are
running...
a couple races that I wanted to do that I missed, like the Sonic Adventure 2 one was another one I wanted to do.
Well, Pokey Dude is still threatening to do Dark Story, which I'm like, oh no.
I'm for anything
Well,
that I'm for anything that makes for some interesting suffering, so that I don't have to play.
I don't like this level at all, ever. This level sucks.
I still need to get my thumbnail game done so we can put the Wile E. Coyote / Power Rangers double feature up on YouTube, because that was a fun time.
I kind of want to highlight. I kind of want to highlight the TFL I did earlier, because I did it on the first try, but that was the derpiest fucking TFL I've ever done.
Have you done TFL? Because I haven't.
Yeah, I did TFL.
I haven't done TFL.
I skipped TFL.
Yeah, that feels pretty good.
I did it on the first.
Pretty good. I
did
never
it on
saw
the first one. Yeah, I did it on the first try.
Is this what happens when you go into the first fortress? Is you end up with TFL?
No, it was decisively not the first fortress.
Dang.
Yeah,
I think the third. I think it
didn't
was
get
the
TFL.
third fortress actually.
Dang.
That was like the third fortress in World 3.
Didn't.
I do that every time. That level, the sudden vertical drop just out of nowhere always gets me, because I want to keep jumping, and I don't realize that the thing you're supposed to do is let it drop, because it drops so unexpectedly.
Let it drop. Let it drop.
Auto scroller normally, and now without the auto scroll, like it doesn't move in the direction that you think it would all the time.
I am burning through my power-ups left, right, and center because they keep having me do levels I hate doing. Man, you are such a jerk.
Sounds like a good seed.
Yeah, this one is involved just doing a lot of them I normally try to skip.
I am waiting for that Big Bertha to show up in that one fortress level.
You know what we're gonna do?
Not that.
The Big Bertha in that one makes that one fortress level almost unbeatable. I mean, the sun is really bad too if it happens to show up there, and we've had both of that happen.
So just before the race, I watched Brick Road's most recent Mario 3 video.
I gotta hold off on those.
He was talking about the ship in World 8, and he's like, they changed it in All-Stars. It's like, no, what they did is they changed it originally from the Japanese version to the English version.
Oh, he was all kinds of wrong about what he was saying about that. I just didn't bother.
I was just like watching it. I'm like, Brick Road. How dare you be wrong on the internet?
That's fine. He established that 3 is not his favorite. So
if you
I can
send me
forgive him for not remembering the deets.
If you send me what the actual details of that are for a correction, there may or may not be a reason for me to call that out in the future.
Keep in mind that he will often just intentionally say things that are wrong.
No one would ever do that for comedy entertainment. Who would even?
Well, I mean, I love Ricky, but Ricky is a keen troll. I mean, that's just what he does.
I will say this time it didn't sound like he was trying to troll. It just genuinely sounded like he forgot the details.
He might have.
I mean, it's not something that I expect everyone to know. It was just kind of like silly. Like I'm watching, like, wait a minute.
What are we doing here? Why are we doing this? Who put and? God damn it!
No, Buttface, you would have loved the Dan that I just pulled right there. Just like perfect Dan dodging of fire flowers.
Beautiful. Love to see it.
Yeah,
love to hear it.
That was amazing.
Of course, I just blew it right there, but
that was like some Crouching Tiger, Hidden Mario.
You squirrely dandled it.
Squirrely Dandolf.
oh, I picked the exact wrong place to die. Da-dum.
Frog Safe also makes this stupid fortress not have the pipe in a dumb area, so that's also why I never remember where to go.
My issue with that one is I just never remember exactly where to fly.
Yeah, I never know.
I don't either. I just flew the wrong direction like 6 times here. So.
This is where High Flyer's over there just shaking his head, talking shit to his chat, like, look, these guys don't even know where to fly in the castle.
I should know, and I should know, but I normally don't have a power-up going into that level, and I just happened to have a power-up that time.
There's a Mario World pack that puts that level in it, and that pipe is much harder to get to with a cape feather than it is with the raccoon leaf.
Like, oh goddamn! I picked the wrong castle. I was
I gotta
Ready to
reboot my
quit Stiff and
computer.
Glue.
That's yeah. Picked the wrong day to stop Stiff and Glue. I'm gonna do a fucking mushroom house just because I'm out of power-ups.
You gotta. Hey,
That's
there's
the
too
first
many
one I've done.
levels.
That
dude.
guy.
It's this has been an insane amount of levels.
Sounds like you gotta roll the seed next time.
What? So you can bitch about that?
Always. See, here's the thing. I just don't offer to roll the seed. I have 2 other people to do that for me, and they just swap between who I'm mad at each day. It's great. Always works out.
Time I rolled the seed, I got yelled at that I'd used the wrong seed, so...
It happens. This is the longest way to ever have to possibly do this level, but hey, whatever.
It gets the level done.
Yeah, even if this is decisively the longest possible way to have to do this level.
Yeah, see here, Frog Safe lifts these up 1 block, so you can just run through. It's a little bit faster. Frog Safe is a little bit faster in every regard.
Sounds too easy.
Oh, because we wouldn't want it too
Pick up
easy
the vanilla
around here.
seed, it's just like the regular game except Frog
Look,
Safe.
we all play this with the flags and everything we do because we hate ourselves clearly. So why do we want to make it easy?
If we hated ourselves, we would do all hands, castles included. Like,
No, that's just mean. There's a difference.
You're saying we need to have Golbees roll the blur seed.
I don't
even
need
want
no
to talk
blurs.
about. I don't even want to talk about Golbees rolling anything.
I don't know how you blurs
He'd find a
Mario
way.
See, what I'm hearing
Much like in Jurassic Park, he'd find a way.
What I'm hearing we need to do is we need to get ourselves a Doom wad that is Mario 3.
I'm surprised he hasn't found one.
Oh, it's bound to be out there somewhere.
I'm sure.
Man, all
I'm sure it
these
exists.
bossed basses.
Give him long enough, I'm sure he'll try and convince everyone to play myhouse.wad.
I still
don't
need
know
to take a
what
look
that
at
is.
myhouse.wad. My house looks very interesting.
Oh God! I almost made it. I was at the door and it didn't take my up input.
You just got to be a little faster.
Oh,
Learn to
now I
break
gotta
the
sit here
blocks.
for 30 seconds and wait for the thing. Literally, I jumped at it and hit up, and it didn't take my up input.
Sounds like a you problem.
So damn close. Sounds like a fuck you problem.
Hey man, that's an ish you, not an ish me.
I am back.
Hey, and your front, they're both here.
I thought he was gonna say, "And that's time," but the
No,
way
I
he
just had to-
started.
I just had to reboot my computer.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, no,
shit.
you should've
Well, we
said
could have
something.
stopped.
I
Yeah.
did say something.
We didn't hear you then.
Your computer
'cause
might have
I-
been gone.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, no
No,
joke. I didn't.
you
I
didn't hear me because everybody was talking and I couldn't get a word in edgewise.
Sorry.
As is wont to happen.
It do be
Let's
like
race
that.
time experience.
We'll subtract from your time, Blau.
Now we get a hammer.
No, as you do,
Hammer in
right?
the morning.
Yeah.
Do I
Hammer
even
in
have
the
a star in my inventory? I might as well
Please,
burn
hammer,
it.
don't hurt him.
Don't hurt him no more?
Hammer time.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the technical issues today. But my capture card froze, so I tried to deactivate it and activate it and it didn't come back. So
So many bloody
It's like,
levels
well-
we're doing today.
I forgot for
in
a
the
moment
stream.
that auto scrollers were off and was that much more impressed with High Flyer right now, but it's still impressive, but I forgot that the auto scroller was off.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how I managed to grab that, but that might screw me. Yeah, definitely gonna screw me. Oh, fuck. This is not good.
God damn it.
We have reached maximum turbo bad. You hate to see it.
Leave in the heart of the cards.
No, 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 no. No, I goof and hecked that one. You hate to see it.
You Goofenheimer.
Goof and hecked. That's an interesting one there.
You've never goof and hecked something? It's when you goof and heck.
To say that's a very Canadian word right there.
I was gonna say that has to be a Canadian word. Goof and hecked. That's one I'm gonna remember.
That's not a Canadianism. That's just a butt-faceism.
I get that saying can't be asked is a real thing, but I have still, outside of the internet, never heard somebody in real life say that.
You never
sounds like
heard someone say can't be
No,
asked?
I didn't know. I thought you were making a joke on it first time you said it. I have never heard that. I've never heard anybody. That is not something people here say.
It's like British people would say I can't be arsed.
Arsed. They say, I've heard can't be arsed. I've heard can't be, we would just say, well, I can't be bothered.
No, just can't be asked to do that.
As opposed,
I say,
you can't be asked
all the time.
Well, it's like the reason why you can't
never
be
heard
asked,
it, and I listen for it now. Like and I've never heard anybody say that.
Well, it's like you can't be asked, meaning you're not even going to half-ass it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it completely in the context. It's just I've never heard it.
No ass is given.
Yeah.
Dad, that fireball had it out for you.
Yeah, you can't Dan a fireball, unfortunately.
Well, you can't Dan a potaboo, is what he means.
Oh!
What?
See,
How is that a death? How? I hit him.
Okay, well, all right. Let me walk you through what happened there. You died because you got hit.
He stomped him in the face. Like, I'm sorry, that was a kill.
That was horseshit.
That was not a Mario death. That was a.
According to the immortal sage advice by Raphael the Turtle, if you want to die less, get hit less.
That is
Sorry,
true.
I've had my mic muted. That was time.
Oh,
Nice. 36
That was
minutes.
Sorry, I
the
was-
castle. I've never seen some of that tech that you did.
Good job.
That would beat the best of any of us have ever pulled on this
Yep.
flag set. Not by a lot, but I mean, yeah, like mine is about 37 minutes.
How are you feeling about the seed, by the way? Like, was that a good race for you? Was that a bad run for you? I'm wondering.
There was a few mental, or not mental. There was a few like routing or like just silly things I did. Like in 7-7, I accidentally went past the star I needed to grab, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I got to take a death here.
What? You did that.
Yeah, I just had a brain fart. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, there were some layouts I had to think about. I was like, I wonder what I should do here.
This fish is just, it's got my number.
It's just a baby.
What the fuck?
I mean, World A was pretty interesting, I will say that.
Yeah, no
but-
spoilers yet on that.
No. I will just say it was interesting, that's all.
What the fuck?
may you have an interesting World 8.
Oh, that's a terrible one. Dan, never say that.
We do call the great, or World 8 the great equalizer, so.
It is. Oh, that is such a nasty thing to say to somebody.
Yeah.
Interesting.
May you have
world.
an interesting seed.
Yeah, level 8, the way it ends up rolling for us is level 8's always either like really quick or it takes forever.
Sure.
Like, yeah.
Sure, this is the power-up that I wanted for this specific level. This'll help me go fast. Gotta go
Summer
fast.
shoes, right?
Sure, with some kind of shoes. More like a onesie, but, you know,
Them
shoes are
was
kind of
my magic
included.
shoes.
No, they're not.
A onesie includes booties. It absolutely does. Don't tell me it doesn't.
A
pretty sure
onesie,
they're
a onesie
booty.
does include
And they
booty.
don't.
A onesie has feet. So
Yeah.
That's the, yeah.
Not always.
Yeah, or it's not a onesie.
No, that's not true. I mean,
Look, you're talking about
there are
the
onesies that
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
even
with
have
Buttface
leggings.
on. I'm with Buttface on this one.
I mean, I have kids. They've had
damn it.
onesies. They don't always have legs.
You may be calling something
mean
that's not a
booty.
onesie, but yeah, okay.
I love
A
that.
onesie definitely has legs.
You still made it through the level.
You might be calling a romper a onesie, but yeah.
And it's not a romper. Have you ever considered there might be more than one kind of onesie?
Nope. Onesie is
I'm
a
gonna put
specific
this
thing.
out there that definitionally a onesie there can be only one.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's the Highlander edition.
The onesie to rule them all.
All right, fellas. I really don't want to leave so soon, but I gotta get to bed. I
Yeah,
gotta
oh,
work
absolutely,
at,
dude.
I gotta
We
wake
have-
up at like
dude.
three something.
We have
Oh,
the
yeah,
Blau
that's
alarm
the
for a
real
reason.
Hanging out, man. Yeah.
That's,
That's
the
what
real
we said.
reason
Get
that
out
you
here
get
as soon as you need to.
time.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
Thanks for hanging out. Always
Yeah.
welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll see y'all hopefully next week.
We'll get
Trial
your
by
shit
fire
some
this
Grimace
time.
birthday shake.gb.
Those are gone now.
Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
See
No,
ya.
I meant the game.
I'm talking about the actual shake. They're gone now.
Yeah, limited time only.
Did they run out of Grimace?
It was
You can never
running
kill
from
them.
June 12th to June 29th, and now
Would
it's
you
just
like to
whatever
live
place
deliciously?
still has supplies.
Yeah, I got one last week here, so it wasn't out yet here.
Yeah, mine already ran out.
You got
It
you
was
gotta be a
alright.
bridge for now, right? You're not a bridge now.
I wouldn't
Red,
say
have you
that
had
it
one-
was better than the Strawberry Frosty.
Red, have you had one of those? I guess those newer Cokes they've done, the Ultimate Coke or whatever.
I had the ultimate one. It was whatever.
It was okay. Yeah, I had one. It wasn't. I mean, I'd rather
best-
drink a regular Coke.
The best of the bunch was still the Space Coke.
Oh.
I don't. I don't remember the one I really like. I didn't like the Dreamland one that much.
Yeah, that
The
one was
one
kind of
that-
like the mango-y taste.
Yeah, I was
No,
more a fan
marshmallow.
of Coke
The marshmallow.
Superstars. Although the DS
The-
remake of Coke Superstar Ultra was a lot better.
The
Thank you,
the
Coach.
marshmallowy one I liked, but there was
Is it-
like the one that was maybe it was the transformation one was the one that was the mango-y flavor, but that one I didn't really like.
Isn't Coke Superstars just the
The Hammer Brother
just the
had
working
it.
title for the Motley Crue biopic?
Shots fired.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Badoom.
No, the last weird one that I had was some of the new Mountain Dews that they have for the summer.
I don't do I don't do the random
actual
Mountain Dews.
fuck? What
I'm a
the
Mountain
actual
Dew. I'm a Mountain Dew, regular Mountain Dew only.
My brother's a huge Mountain Dew, like all varieties person.
I have not had a soda in a very long time.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I have one just every random now and then, but it's very few and far between. I've probably in the last 6 months drank maybe 4.
I guess clearly Canadian counts as a soda because it has sugar in it.
It's also carbonated.
No, it's not a
Well, these
soda.
guys
Soda's
are in
no, it's
Alabama,
not a
so
soda.
is
It's
it soda or is
distinctively
it pop or is it Coke?
well, no, it's distinctively not a soda. Soda's a specific kind of drink, and a seltzer drink's not a soda.
Clearly Canadian is not seltzer.
Okay, I thought clearly Canadian was seltzer. Is it ginger ale?
But
No,
seltzer
it's
comes
a-
out of the soda machine at work. What do you mean it's not
It's a
soda?
sugary carbonated drink.
That's a Coke machine, by the way. Not. I don't know what you keep saying.
I am just fucking doing a thing here. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my performance and what I tried to do there. It was very bad. I
Go
was
home
off
and
my
try
groove.
better.
I'm having some
You've thrown off
horrendous
the
luck
Buttface
here.
groove.
How Buttface got
I'm
his
just having
groove back.
inexplicably bad things happen, like just stuff that I've done a level a million times and never had that particular combination of events happen.
I mean, I
You know,
tried to fight a Boom Boom, and I should never try and do that.
Brick Road
Yeah.
made that level that was how Rosalina got her groove back, but has he ever made a sequel called Rosalina's New Groove?
I don't know. I want to do more Mario Maker. I really do. I love that game so much, but also I'm just I'm tired. I'm tired of it.
I don't know. I see some Mario Maker in your future.
What?
I feel like I got a lot of my like making Mario level juices out back when we did Talking Time Bros.
Yeah, but you can make good Mario levels now, not bad ones.
Hey, I made good levels for Super Talking Time Bros.
Was
think
there a
that's
good
smart,
level for
man.
Super Talking Time Bros? They were all looking pretty rough to me.
I am of the opinion that Talking Time Bros was a pretty great 1 and 2 was a pretty great pack of levels tied to a rougher engine than it needed to be. And even then, it's one of the better Mario fan games out there. I say this as someone who is not part of the community or making that pack. Like,
Yeah, I'm just
I
being
still
a
sit down and will play
contrarian.
that.
I don't think anything negative. I'm just being a contrarian. I'm just like, I just want to be like, is there good fan games?
What?
Like, good?
You
Good?
contrarian? Since when?
Good, never, right? Yeah,
Hey,
good.
you're always so pleasant and agreeable about it.
I mean, that he can be
I
that
am
without
almost
being
always
contrarian.
pleasant. I
Yeah.
am almost always pleasant and agreeable. I don't know what you're saying.
No lies detected.
I actually
There were
played
no
Mario
lies there.
Maker 2. I played Mario Maker 1 a bunch when it came out.
I am now have the homework of needing to play Mario Maker DS, believe it or not, because apparently there were 100 pack-in levels with that. And you know what? Mario Maker 2, one of the better 2D Mario games to be released as of late. I really liked the pack-in, like, the pack-in single-player adventure there.
It's called a campaign, buttface.
The weird thing with
Oh,
the DS
not really a
Mario Maker
campaign,
was you
it's
couldn't upload
really
your
just a
levels.
bunch of levels.
Yeah, you
I know
couldn't.
it's a bunch of levels.
You
I'm
couldn't
just being an ass.
upload the levels in the DS, but there were still like I want to play those and see what they're like. I need to know. Science has to be done.
No, I get you. I get where you're coming from. I'm just saying, like, it was such a bonkers idea. Let's make a game where you can make your own levels and not let you upload them.
Well, because see, everyone has Street Pass, right? So everyone's bumping into the street. They'll have like 5 or 6 new levels to play on their train ride. Is how that
God, I
works.
miss Street Pass. That was such a neat gimmick. Like, maybe it could have been executed better, but like the concept of it was neat. And that led to some group meetups here. Like, I met people that have been friends, like longtime friends, because of that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just fun. Like, I miss that aspect. I wish that they had come up with something similar for the Switch.
I don't know if I'd want to be hauling around my Switch. Like even the 3DS is a little big for a pocket. Unless you got a nice like
Oh, I heard you, Blau.
Dang
You were
it!
the
God,
restart.
if he
Blau's still
rebooted, he won something by that's something like 38 minutes then, because he lost quite a bit of
At
time.
least you
That's
have
insane.
talking.
I didn't lose that much.
You lost a lot. So if you got that far ahead,
I'm
mean,
not even
Jesus.
in World 8 for
I'm
what it's
not-
worth.
I just got to World 8. Like, I literally just got to it. I'm gonna have to watch this VOD just to watch the two of them and see what they did, because I'm at a loss.
That burning clouds, I would assume, because man, there's a lot of levels.
I only ever
between
had two. I only ever had two, and I used them both very successfully when I didn't die and have to redo the thing.
Well, I will say that I
fired
picked
like a
I picked
skip
the
in the
perfect
castle.
path through World 8.
I mean, that helps. When you
I'm
make just the
hearing
right
that there is a
decision.
perfect path.
Well, there always
There's always
is.
a
I mean,
perfect
you can
path.
always make just the right decision,
Maybe
Well,
you
which
can.
is usually not to play this game. But yeah,
I was gonna say maybe you can always make the right decision.
some of us aren't contractually obligated to not make the right decision like you are, but
It's less of a contractually obligated thing and more just like it's an open clause in the contract that says that whatever decision I make retroactively is the wrong one.
right. Oh,
No,
like
it's
me
wrong.
with the Underground and Free Enterprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether I go to no matter what I do, it doesn't matter if I go to Land of Summon Monsters first or Silphgate first. I made the wrong decision every time.
Have you tried Cave Bahamut?
Well, yeah, but you gotta have the darkness crystal first.
That's the only thing I know about Free Enterprise is that Cave Bahamut.
Now I'm trying to put myself in the
What the
mindset of Blau and what his right route was.
I am too, because I'm really fucking confused at the moment.
Super confused. Went down a pipe.
Yeah,
got real
I'm
confused.
really fucking. What just happened? With what just happened, I'm really fucking confused. Yeah.
Oh, not this level. I mean, it's not bad, but also.
This one is. I hate this level, and this is what I usually save a P-Wing for.
Same.
Yeah. Just because it's just fuck. I hate it.
It's McLean strat.
The level that I want.
It's at least 50% too long for one.
I posit that there are no levels in Mario 3 that are too long.
No, there's several that are too long. This one is at least 50% too long.
It's as long as it is because the screen is supposed to scroll pretty fast.
Yeah, but it's too long in vanilla with the screen scrolling.
Now, yeah, screen scrolling is unfortunate.
It is like your final hurrah to auto-scroller levels. I can kind of appreciate it for that.
Fuck! Not today! Not today! Yeah, I wonder, I'm struggling with the fact of, like, do I dock Mario 3 points on my tier list for introducing the concept of auto-scrollers to Mario?
I mean, auto-scrollers are just kind of a generic staple of the
No
genre,
one likes
period,
them!
so. Well, no one likes ice physics either, and yet it's in every video game. Nobody likes ice physics or sewer levels, and yet they're in every game ever made.
I'm gonna say ice physics have their place.
You're making it too hard for the kids.
No,
I don't think it's fair to
don't.
dock points from it for introducing them if you don't dock every single entry that has them.
I would never
they'll
be
all be
unfair in that
Mario
regard. Never.
Would you?
No, perfectly fair.
You would never be just unnecessarily arbitrary in your judgment? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not incredibly arbitrary even in what I'm judging.
I mean, I would take auto-scrollers over a whole game of you can't go left, sorry.
I don't even know why I'm in this level right now. Like, I should just let you eat me. Yeah. I did that on purpose. Let the record show.
So, auto-scrollers are a thing that have evolved over time. To the point that now, an auto-scroller is one where, like, a good auto-scroller, I should say, is one where you decide the pace of the scrolling.
See, I posit there's no such thing as a good auto-scroller.
I would like to put a special mention into the last, I think it was either Fortress or Castle in New Super Mario Bros. For being hot trash, which is a snake block auto-scroller, vertical.
So here's a question for you about Face. On your big tier list, are you going to include, like, is Mario Advance going to be separate from Mario Brothers 2 because they're slightly different?
So there is completely arbitrary judgments that I'm pulling on that, which is like, I am ranking what I consider the definitive version of things. So we end up with the the All-Stars versions of 1 and Lost Levels, the NES version of 3, because I really don't like the All-Stars physics. Fuck! Shit! God damn it! Okay, well, this is gonna get interesting real fast. And then I figure that the advanced version of 2 is like the final upgrade that they did to that game. It's not...
It finally got me after all this shit.
A whole new... fuck you! A whole new game like
world.
3DS, or sorry, the DS version of 64 is bastard. Absolute bastard. I don't want to be where I am. Fucking Christ.
There we go.
I don't even know what I'm saying. What was your question?
I was lost. I never was following what you were saying, so.
Right,
You were saying that Mario Advance 2 was the the
What he was saying was,
Hyper-
but he says arbitrary opinions that don't make sense. He changes all the rules on a whim.
Oh, right, and I'm not going to be including advanced for 3 because of the e-reader levels, just because, again, I'm ranking these on just a casual playthrough. Like, you don't even have to play all the levels in 3 anyways. It's a freeform Mario as opposed to a linear. And that's time.
Fuck you.
Woo! Oh, racing against Bob there at the end. Holy crap, I could feel him on my heels.
No, I was making every bad decision.
Oh.
Yeah, so High Flyer did like this clip in the wall that I didn't even know you could do in this
I
castle.
kept hitting. I hit literally all of the hands on there. Like I just kept doing it, and I kept going, and I made every bad decision.
All right, let's pull up the actual stream.
Son of a bitch, really?
I can't do most of the clips in this game, but also I haven't practiced them.
Like, there's the one clip that's really easy to do by the one-up mushroom that I learned by
Everybody
accident.
knows
as a
about
kid.
that one.
Yeah.
He did like
I don't
he
even
flew
try
into
that
the
one.
wall and like clipped through like the back half of the castle.
Yeah, those are pixel perfect.
Bloodface, you might have liked that move I did next to that rocky wrench where I stopped like right in front of him.
Oh, I saw. I'm just checking now.
And then I just run right into a nuclear waffle.
Delicious.
You're definitely just
Fuck.
wanting to clear everything. You have decided that nuclear waffle, it needed to be tasted. It needed to be checked. I'm glad that nomenclature has caught on, by the way.
I've always called them Egos of Doom.
Yeah, they're very clearly
I have
waffles,
never
right?
called them any of those things that y'all do. Like y'all are the first time I've heard any of those phrases.
I started calling them waffles after Dwayne and Brando did their Mario 3 video.
I don't get the waffle thing.
Oh,
with
is
them,
that a
but, yeah.
Dwayne and Brandoism that I picked up?
They look like waffles.
They do
don't
look
look
like
waffles to me. Like
So
I
I
don't
want
see
you to
it.
take all my money out of T-bills and put it into waffles. Rich,
Time.
tasty waffles
Yeah.
covered in syrup.
Waffle,
how's
waffle, waffle.
I have to rewatch
Buy
that one. That was a
waffles.
pretty shitty time. I had to have made just about every wrong decision.
Oh,
in
yeah,
that race.
I don't know. I gotta say though, I tend to waffle back and forth about calling them Egos of Doom and Rotodisc.
Dan, that was Bob's time.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
Everybody was talking in the middle of it.
Sorry.
And I'm not proud of the time, so I wasn't being very vocal.
Those aren't terrible times. I'm looking at it. I thought I
Nah,
was
it's
maybe
pretty
going there for an
shitty
hour.
time. That was a pretty shitty one. I could have done that a lot better.
Yeah, the Mario 3 Dwayne and Brando video, they have a part and they're singing like the Fortress music. They're like, oh my god.
But-
Waffles.
Good enough.
I listened to a lot of Dwayne and Brando back in the day, and that is a problem.
That's one
Yeah, I
way
don't
to
even
get
know who you're
past that
talking
level.
about.
For whatever reason, Mario 3 is like the one song of theirs that's not on Spotify, so I had to fix that myself.
I don't even want to consider the fact that I could listen to those in this day and age. That feels like it needs to live back in that time that I was listening to it and never be revisited so that it maintains its rosy glow in my memory.
Brando's got a new band that he does stuff with now. They have a Chrono Trigger song and they have a Dark World song, and they're both pretty good bops.
You are in the dark world.
I knew that was coming.
See, I just will always have good night to bad night, good night to you is burned into my memory.
Oh, why did I jump in that fucking... Ugh. This is why I never win, because I do stupid shit like that.
You were like, step on me, Goomba.
Yeah, we are like low power-ups these days. Life's rough for us.
I mean, it's a recession.
I don't know. The level housing market seemed to be kind of all over the place right now.
I mean, have you seen the price of mushrooms lately?
Actually, yes. Once I'm done here, my sick friend is like, you
Okay.
need to make
How-
some chili.
So, now that Dan has made it to Bowser's Castle, I will say that I did not play any levels in World 8 except for Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, it's like I can definitely see the magic route.
I think I played a couple levels on my way there just to clear out stuff, but I really should have hammered more.
Did you not? Did you not have a
only
lock
thing
in front of that third pot? In front of that, I could have sworn there was a lock in front of that third pot, but you might have had a hammer.
I had a hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a. I don't think I had a hammer.
So the only thing I did that was less than optimal in World 8 was I did take that first pipe that looped back around on itself.
Yeah, Bob and I both did that by the sound of it. I was
really confused because I didn't actually see that third pipe, so it's like
You're both just like, wait, what?
Oh, somebody, Teex8, TEEX88 has followed.
I'm not familiar with that
Hey,
microchip.
We'll give it long enough, Dan will make a video about it.
You need to watch that Computers of Significant History. It's really well done. Like, that is a full-on Dan documentary.
Oh, I love Dan's videos. I just want to watch it when I can focus just on the video, which ADHD brain. That's
Yeah, that was prime over lunch at work video
You
watching.
just reminded me that I intended to upload an episode of Metroid this morning and forgot to.
You
I
were
still like
busy
my
doing
I
other
made
things.
about the Macintosh video that he did.
Which one? Which bit?
The meme that I did is like you're booted up your new Macintosh, perfect summer night, the year is 2023.
I mean, it's a good time. It's a good time getting all that running.
Good job, Dan.
I really hope that I can find those old computer discs because Dan needs Zork and Hitchhiker's Guide.
See, I need to know if you have a bureaucracy kicking around. If you've got Hitchhikers, bureaucracy is where it's at.
I don't think we had that one, but I know I had. We had Hitchhiker's Guide and we had all the goodies in the box, and then we had all of the Zorks and we had like a bunch of ALF educational games, like an ALF math game and an ALF like letters game.
Bringing in the rear once again.
That was a good time.
I know
And
you're
you're
talking about. Bob's still in the first cave.
Also, you're not that far behind the regulars right now. We have a spread of 13 minutes, which is not a lot given how many levels we ended up playing.
Well, Blau
did a lot
came
of dying.
pretty damn close to beating that in under 40 minutes if you account for the time that he lost to doing that one. So his spread was pretty big.
I feel like Blau only lost a couple of minutes there. Maybe it would have increased to 15 or 16 minutes, but that's not bad. And then, of course, the High Flyer smoked us all, but I'm excited to have fresh blood.
Well, thanks for playing, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yep, absolutely.
We'll be back next. I'll put it on the calendar for next week so we can play some Castlemanias.
Yeah, that sounds...
I'm very interested in playing that.
I am too. The remake looked really good.
As someone who's not played the original, this is going to be weird.
I hope I have enough time to actually get through it.
Flyer did post in the Discord. Thank you again for the race and good conversations.
Oh yeah, glad to have you.
Thanks for him being. All right. Well, we'll be back another day. So thanks for hanging out, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Good night,
See you,
everybody.
Space Cowboy.